Hello, boys and girls. We're looking at Following the Rules, Part A, Lesson 5.3. Let's go ahead and get to it. For question check-in, let's make sure that those listening ears are turned on. You can show me that your eyes are on my screen. You can hold up cactus hands for me, show me that you're not holding any toys, pencils, markers, or anything that could distract you, and go ahead and wave good morning to each other. You can put your hands down and take a deep breath. Go ahead and let that breath out. Are you going to give this lesson your absolute best? Give me 2 thumbs up. Perfect job. Remember that we are recording every lesson that we have here so that you can go back and watch the recording again if you ever need to, and don't forget about our classroom rules. Lesson goals for today. I can give examples of the consequences of breaking rules and laws. I can describe what can happen when people don't follow rules and laws, and I can describe ways to show respect for the rules by which people live. It is a good rule to wear a helmet and pads when skateboarding. What are the consequences of not following that rule? A consequence is something that happens because of a choice. The consequences of choosing not to wear a helmet and pads could be a skinned knee, a bump on the head, or worse. Consequences happen when someone does not follow the rules. Have you ever broken a rule and received a consequence? I know that I have many times. Everyone in our community follows rules, and sometimes we're not perfect. Sometimes we break those rules and receive a consequence. We are going to read together Respecting Rules and Laws by Steffi Cavell Clark. Go ahead and read along with me, friends. What are values? Values are ideas and beliefs that we feel are important. Sharing values with others helps us to work and live together peacefully in a community. Values teach us how to respect each other and ourselves. Values make our communities better places to live. Think about the values in your community. What is important to you and the people around you? Some of those things could be spending money responsibly, making positive choices, understanding different beliefs, respecting the law, helping others. Also listening. What are rules? Rules are guidelines that tell us what we should and should not do. They are created by responsible adults, such as parents or teachers. Rules tell you how to behave in different places. Your school, home, and community center are all places that have rules. Rules are often created to keep people safe. A rule that we must wear a helmet when riding a bicycle keeps us safe. Many other rules make sure that people in a place respect each other. A rule about staying silent in the library makes sure that other people are not disturbed when they read or work. Why do we need rules? Rules help us to understand what is right and wrong. They guide our actions and help us make the right choices. They also help children and adults stay safe. Following the rules can also prepare us to follow laws. Find out more about laws on page 12. Rules that keep us safe are extremely important. These kinds of rules are found everywhere, from our community parks to our schools. At Violet School, there is a rule against, I can't see that because of my video. Oh, I know what it is. A rule against bullying or making fun of other students. Violet makes sure that, Violet knows that this rule makes sure everyone feels safe at school, and she always follows it, and her classmates will do the same. Making choices. We all have choices when it comes to rules. We can choose to follow them and do our part to make sure everyone is safe and respected. We can also choose not to follow the rules, and this choice often leads to consequences. Dylan threw his football inside the house, even though he knew it was against the rules. Now he isn't allowed to play with the ball for the rest of the week. There may be a time when you do not agree with or the rules make you feel unsafe. You still need to be you can speak with a responsible and trusted adult to hear about these rules and the consequences for breaking them. What are laws? Laws are rules that everyone in a community, a state or province, or a country must follow. They are set up by governments Laws help people to live, work, and play fairly and safely in their communities. For example, laws in many places say that people must reach a certain age and pass a test before being allowed to drive. This law helps make sure roads are safe for all people. Laws include things like not stealing or not harming other people. Laws might also say at what age people are allowed to do things such as marry or vote. These laws are meant to make sure people are old enough to understand the consequences of big decisions before they make them. Okay, why are laws helpful? Laws are in place to make sure that everyone obeys the same rules. For people to be treated fairly in a community, everyone must be held to the same standard of behavior. Laws tell people how they should behave. They help people make the right choices. They also help keep everyone safe. Laws tell you where and when to cross the street. Think about the laws in place in your community. How do they work to keep all the members of your community safe? How do they make sure that everyone is treated fairly and with respect? Facing consequences. Breaking a law has more serious consequences than breaking a rule. If someone breaks a law, they may have to pay a fine or do community service. They may even have to spend time in prison. Community service is sometimes a punishment for breaking the law. It means a person must spend a certain amount of time doing something that benefits their community, such as cleaning up garbage. Police officers are people who help everyone in the community. They have a very important job to do. They make sure that people follow the law and they try to keep us safe from harm. Police officers are people you can trust to keep your community safe. Respecting rules at school. Every school has a set of rules that students must follow. Following rules at school helps it to be a positive and safe place to learn. Rules help teachers do their jobs. They make sure the students are ready and able to learn. In Lucy's classroom, everyone follows a list of rules that make the classroom a safe and inviting place to learn. One rule is that everyone must raise their hand if they want to talk. This rule makes sure that the teacher can speak without being interrupted and allows every student to listen carefully to the teacher. Respecting rules at home. We often have rules at home that allow everyone to live together happily. Rules can also encourage us to help each other. William must help his parents clean the table and put away the dishes after dinner. Doing jobs like these together means that William and his family will have more time to play games later. Different families have different rules. One family might have rules about looking after their pets, while other families may have a rule that doesn't allow animals in the house. The golden rule. Following rules helps you stay safe and make the right choices. Remember that the most important rule to follow is to treat others the way you would like to be treated. This is called the golden rule. You should never break the golden rule, even if someone pressures you to do so. You should also try to find ways to convince others to not break the rules, and don't listen to someone if they try to convince you to break any other rules. If someone does, try to talk to a responsible and trusted adult about this. All right, guys, it's time to try it. The golden rule is an important rule for everyone to follow. It says that we should treat other people the way we ourselves would like to be treated. We have the chance to practice following the golden rule every day. I want you to gather something to write on, something to write with. You can also gather crayons, markers if you would like to. Paint is optional, crayons is optional, but it just makes it a little more fun. Make a picture that shows you are a friend following the golden rule, treating them the way you would like to be treated. You can use this picture as an example, or you can create your own. You can pause this video, create that masterpiece, and then Learning Coach, I want you to take a picture of it and send it to me on Class Dojo, email, or text message so that your student receives credit for watching this recording. You can press play when you're finished. So go ahead and pause this video. All right, you must be done with your masterpiece on drawing a picture of you following the golden rule. Now, let's go ahead and just check your understanding. You can answer this question in your beautiful brain. What is the golden rule? A, eat your vegetables, B, brush and floss your teeth twice every day, or C, treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. These are all examples of rules, but what is the golden rule? A, eat your vegetables, B, brush and floss your teeth twice every day, or C, treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. The answer is C, treat other people the way that you would like to be treated is the golden rule. Great job, boys and girls. I will see you later. Thank you so much for going over rules and laws with me.